Our social contract is like a piece of paper, but it's more than a piece of paper. It has words on it that we follow those words, like respectful, kind, and responsible. We need those words because if we didn't have our social contract, it'll kind of be weird because we'll be not following directions or not listening to each other.
In my classroom, I feel like that the social contract has been one of the most successful things for classroom management. It has made my kids own their expectations. They come up with them, they decide what they're going to do, they decide what's best for our class and how we're supposed to treat each other, and that is what we do. And then they rate themselves and check themselves all day long. And so it makes them be better people, and it makes me be a better person because I'm very aware of how they want to be treated.
We made that social contract so we can follow it wherever we are, if we're in school, out of school, we're out of town, or anything, because it's most important to be respectful to each other.
I like how the social contract isn't, it's all of us. It's a living document. We're all doing it together. It's not just on a piece of paper.
I love how it goes to special classes too. It's not just in our classroom, it's our whole school, because we've made the special class teachers be a part of it also.
Yeah, and then that's impacted our building as a whole because our language is consistent and our expectations for our students are consistent.
If a student's in the building anywhere, any teacher can go to them and ask them the questions if they are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they can answer the questions and they know what's coming next, and they know what they're supposed to be doing.
And it goes right back to that social contract.
They can't say, I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing, because they know exactly what's on their social contract, and they know what's going to happen if they don't follow their social contract.
Nothing's ever a surprise.
No surprises.
No surprises.
Everybody does a lot of different things in their classroom, and I really like how we as a team open it up to staff to allow meetings in the mornings.
Well, we do launch every single day, and some days we let the kids do it, and some day we do it as a whole group. And then kids shake hands in the mornings, and so everyone is greeted as they leave the cafeteria in the mornings, and so that starts their day off great too, to be greeted by somebody that's not in their classroom as well.
In my room, at the beginning of the year, first graders, they kind of struggle with getting their thoughts out, and they internalize a lot about themselves more than other people. And so we just started out by going to our social contract and looking for those good things in the room to affirm people on. And then it just kind of evolved where we were talking about, if I noticed something, I would model that, and then they would just take on with, oh, I noticed how you were being a really good friend on the playground. It just kind of evolved from just the social contract to everyday things that they're doing, not just in our classroom setting, but everywhere.
So affirmations have made the kids be better friends, and probably friends with people that they wouldn't have normally been friends with. And in my classroom, they have a partner that they write to all week long, and so they watch that person all week, and so they are trying to notice things that they do instead of just saying, you have on a pretty shirt or your hair is pretty. They've learned that affirmations are not that they're actually true compliments, very sincere compliments.
When I have my partner up on the board and I write my affirmations, there's pockets on the door that say certain names, and if that's our partner, we put the affirmation in their pocket, and at Friday we take them out. And my favorite part about that is seeing who I write to and how their emotion looks like and how they feel about what I wrote to them.
Doing this, I think, just makes us kind of get to know each other better, and I think it just brings us together as a family and as a classroom.
I think it's very safe to say that our kids feel loved.
Absolutely.
I mean, they feel loved by everyone here. They know they're welcome and wanted here and loved at our school. So.